Hello and welcome to Python tutorial number 81. I know several of you have been asking for it for some time, so finally here it is. Today's video will be the first of a series on creating a GUI in Python using the Tkinter library. Now hold on everyone. First of all, we must ask ourselves two very important questions. First of all, why is 45% of you still not subscribed to the channel? Come on, go ahead and click the subscribe button and let's grow this channel together. The second question for today instead is, what exactly is a GUI? Well, GUI is an acronym that stands for Graphic User Interface. In other words, it is the interface layer that allows us, the users, to interact with a piece of code or indeed an entire software without having to deal directly with the raw code. Why, even all of us who are now here on YouTube are actually interacting with a graphic user interface. So what we will do in this upcoming series of videos is learn how to create a graphic user interface or GUI for our Python code using Python itself. Of course, I should also point out that although the next few videos in the channel will be on this topic, you should feel free to post any questions you may have, as usual, in the comments below, and I will make sure to address them as always. Now then, returning to our code for today, we can write, first of all, import tkinter as tk. Then root equals tk.tk with a capital T, and then root.main loop. So what we've done here is first of all import the tkinter library. As with the NumPy and Pandas modules, the Tkinter library also has a standard name with which it's commonly imported, namely tk. You are however free to import it any way you like. In the second line of code, we have defined the root window. This is none other than the main window of our graphic user interface, and the first which will pop up when we run the code. Finally, the last line is what actually allows the window to be created and displayed correctly. Without this, the window would exist but would not be visible. So now, if we run our code, we can see that the window has indeed been created correctly. However, as expected, it is currently empty. The first thing we can do, of course, is change the window's title by adding in our code root.title, for example, Python GUI. And now if we rerun our code, we can see, let's expand the window a little bit, that now the title is indeed Python GUI as expected. Now our next steps will be to start changing the properties of our window and populating it with labels, buttons, etc. But that will be a topic for upcoming videos. As always, I invite you to check out my previous tutorials as well as put your coding skills to the test with my Python challenges. I look forward to seeing you again next week for the following video of this series. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and as always, happy coding!